So the last presentation today is some difficult problems about splenomegalos and reverse shoulder arthroplasty. As you have seen, the number of implants during the last decades, last years, dramatically increased. Basically, indications are focused on osteoarthritis, treatment of osteoarthritis, and rotator cuff tears or rotator cuff tear arthropathy. But even for different indications have been suggested, and the reverse shoulder arthroplasty have been used for different pathologic conditions such as sequelae of fractures or primary treatment of humeral head fractures or shoulder instability, as you can see here, or revision surgery, of course. So the main issues today with this dramatic increase in number of implants are strictly related to difficulties in surgical strategy. And this is mostly related to glenoid bone loss. Another important point is related to complications of surgery and to proper indication in case of nerve or deltoid dysfunction, which can create some dysfunction of the shoulder and basically instability of the joint itself. So the etiology of glenoid wear basically is related to, first of all, to primary osteoarthritis or to post-traumatic conditions such as instability of shoulder dislocation or sequelae of fractures of the glenoid or glenoid dysplasias or primary conditions, or in case of revision due to progressive wear like a late sequela of any arthroplasty. Glenoid wear basically is one of the most considered indication for reverse shoulder arthroplasty. As you can see, this stated by Franco, 38% of reverse shoulder arthroplasty are performed in the setting of abnormal glenoid wear. So this is a frequent condition when we perform a reverse total shoulder replacement. And basically, posterior and superior defects, which represent the phenomenon of deformities. And when the base plate is malpositioned, and we have a high risk of failure, it is a disaster for a reverse total shoulder arthroplasty. According to the classifications by Walsh for the axial bone loss and with the classification by Falad for the coronal, you have to remind that bone loss, bone wear is basically multiplanar. It's not just on one plane. And this should be clearly planned before the procedure by using correct imaging planning. As you know, X-rays frequently overestimate the retroversion of the glenoid and the posterior glenoid wear in most of the cases. So this is not recommended to assess and to quantify the glenoid wear. So basically today the most used imaging tool is the CT scan, and as Chris Ahmad showed some years ago, even the 2D CT scan tends to underestimate the glenoid retroversion. So the 3D CT scan with suppression of the humeral head is basically the most accurate to assess the glenoid wear. So when we adjust the glenoid wear, we quantify the orientation and the amount of glenoid wear, we have different options to address it. By asymmetric reaming or by use of bone grafting, as you've seen in the presentation before, or with the use of augmented base plate. Asymmetric reaming can be used to improve version, and it's limited just to 10 to 15 degrees of retroversion. Basically, this is the most used indication. But you have to consider the risk of incomplete seating. Basically, when there is no micromotion when 50% of the base plate is supported by glenoid bone. So this can be a good option. But basically, when we have more than 15% of 15 degrees of retroversion, that can be 2, B3, or C, according to Walsh classification, or E3 for our wearing or excessive medialization of our glenoid to a complete glenoid wear. In this case, options should be bone grafting with the bio-RSA technique described by Moreau, or by use of the Norris technique with the Iliac crest or outer bones. This is a case of 8-lead glenoid with a retroversion of 18 degrees. This is an 81 old lady, and we prefer to use in this case a bio-RSA, and we size the asymmetric bone glenoid graft to a complete match, to have a complete matching of glenoid wear. This is another B3 glenoid with a retroversion of 15 degrees, and this patient had a previous rotator cuff repair with a migration into the articular surface of the suture anchor. So we had two different causes of osteoarthritis. One was mechanical due to the wearing, due to the tip of the anchor, and the other was the cuff arthropathy because of failure of this rotator cuff repair. So in this case, because of the humeral head could be violated by removal of the suture anchor, I prefer to use an allograft, and the bone loss was addressed with the humeral head, which was impacted into the glenoid. For sure, controversial results have been reported with the use of bone grafting because of risk of non-union resorption and instability, and because it's technically demanding. Basically, Elbow Boileau reported 100% of fusion of bone graft recently at the International Shoulder and Elbow Congress in Korea. Some papers show that this complete fusion is not really always reported, and some complete resorption has been reported, despite good mechanical stability, of the implant. But for sure, the topic is still controversial. And we have to remind that bone grafting is not always possible. This is a case with a very severe destruction of the humeral head by collapse, and very severe resorption, wearing of the glenoid due to metabolic disease. This was a very osteoporotic bone, so it couldn't support a bone graft or the glenoid. And in this case, we have to consider that the knee arthroplasty could be a reasonable option. So this plane B should be available with a modular system, possibly to shift from a reverse shoulder arthroplasty to a CTA design like this implant. And regarding the augmented base plate, the step the wedged glenoid may be wedged according to recent biomechanical studies more stable, or customized tantalum augmented as suggested by Nicky Baldo. The indications basically are alternative to bone grafting, but some concern are related to insufficient literature data and because of precise creation of glenoid bed to accept this kind of wedge, which requires a removal of some bone from the glenoid. So glenoid wear in revision cases is very challenging, basically, especially in cases of cuff failure after any arthroplasty or anatomic of the shoulder, or failure or previous reverse shoulder replacement system, or in case of infections. And these are very, very challenging cases. And I want to finish my presentation with this, is that for me this is still an unsolved case. This is a very young man, 49. He was treated for a primary osteoarthritis. He had instability, a posterior dislocation of the implant, and he had during surgery an axillary injury. So the patient presented to me with a locked shoulder, with a very painful shoulder, and by now it's not possible to convert it to a reverse. He's very young, so the only chance that we have is to remove and reimplant the primary into the shoulder arthroplasty, but with an insufficient result. So we will see what will happen. Thank you.